it's a very accurate statement there. It's safe to say he's off to his best start of any season in his career, going 5-1 with a 2.31 ERA. Eric Lauer joins the show. Eric, what has been the biggest difference maker for you that has allowed you to get off to such a hot start this season?
I think just being in the zone, actually. I'm throwing a lot of pitches for strikes, actually like challenging guys. And, I mean, you see the responses and the swings, so it's working for now.
It's definitely working, man. I got a question about the mechanics, because obviously when you were with the Padres, they were a little bit different. What were some of the adjustments you decided to make with those mechanics, and why did you decide to do it?
So last year, what was it, last year, 2 years ago, something like that? But I guess I messed my shoulder up pretty good, kind of had some shoulder stuff going on, so I had to make the adjustment as far as shortening my arm path, just to take some stress off my shoulder, use my body more efficiently. And I think that's been a huge key for me is everything's just so much more consistent, so much more over the plate. Things are happening better. Things are more just more controllable. And I think that's been a big key for me this year.
Yeah, and we saw obviously the uptick in velocity from you last year in 2021, and then this year it's been like an amazing step forward. So I would love to get a little insight into your mindset in an at-bat. And what for you is the function of your spin ball, which is your curve ball, and your zoom ball, which is your fastball, when you're facing a batter?
I mean, the biggest thing for me is just to have them play off each other and use the spin ball to get guys off of the fastball, the zoom ball. It's fun. It's funny making up names for pitches. Everybody really enjoys it. But yeah, it's really just to keep guys off balance, change speeds. No, it's just funny hearing people call stuff zoom balls and stuff.
Do you feel
just
like it's changed your own sort of viewpoint on your own pitches to have names for them?
A little bit. It makes me feel like I should throw them more, almost. You know, like everybody's like, "Oh yeah, zoom, let it zoom." I'm like, "Hold on, I gotta set it up to let it zoom, or else it won't work. I don't throw hard enough for that." I'm not throwing 98, but I mean 95 will work when a guy's looking for 86.
So Eric, X mentioned the fact that when you came over, there were some physical changes from the Padres to the Brewers that he saw. But I want to know more about mentally. You know, getting traded and changing organizations can be something that's challenging, but it can also be something that really helps you as a player. Was there something specifically about that trade, about being traded, you know, just about getting to Milwaukee that helped you and gave you a mental edge? Because you seem to have a lot of, I don't want to say more confidence, but a lot more determination, certainly out there on the mound.
I think kind of being a Midwest kid, going back there, it kind of felt more like home. I immediately fell in love with the clubhouse and everybody in it, man. I mean, just a great group of guys. Definitely felt more at home, and I think that just gave me the confidence and the boost to say, like, you know what, this is how I pitch, this is what I do, and to go out there and do it really well. And I think that was one of the things that I was kind of missing, was I was always trying to people please coaches, kind of show them that I was a coachable guy, but then at some point you gotta take control of your own career. Like, I was in a bad place for a while, so you gotta take a look at yourself and say, you know what, this is what I do good, this is how I pitch. And I think it was really cool that the Brewers were able to allow me to do that, able to allow me to figure that out for myself. And I think that's something to be said about the organization as a whole.
I love that. Just be your most authentic self. I experienced something similar in my career here. And yeah, I actually have a tattoo that says "let go." So anyways, let's go back, though, to the Padres. And your first relief appearance. You have a monitor. You can see what's going on here. What happened? No. What's going on?
Come on. I'm never going to get away from this.
Nope.
You see what happens is, like, when you're a starter, you walk out and the door's already open. So they don't tell you, like, hey, it's a pull or a push. You just walk out the door, but you're coming out of the bullpen. Apparently nobody cares about you enough to open the door for you. So
That's what
I
they
had,
mean.
I had fans yelling at me. They were like, "It's a push! It's a push!"
No.
Put a
Everybody
sign
just-
on there.
Yeah, they
I
should
was
have
like,
a
"I'm
sign.
freaking out right now. Everybody, calm down." I just need
You
to
know
gather
what? I'm
myself
sorry.
and go throw some strikes.
Yeah, you know what? You're not the only one that's happened to, but it's never happened like on national television. So we do apologize.
You had to take him back to a
We
bad
did.
place.
I know.
just-
I'm sorry, but I think deep down you appreciated reliving that moment. Like this is how you get over these types.
Well, Eric, just so you know, we were about to show
You
you your
think?
home
Is that-
run from last year, 1-year anniversary. By the
Yeah.
way, we didn't forget
Show
that.
that one.
We didn't forget that. We'll show that one a
see
little
it.
bit later to you.
We're actually running out of time in our show. Otherwise, we would show it.
Of course,
I'm sorry,
you show the
dude, but
bad stuff, but you don't show the good stuff. Come
Theater
on.
of the mind. The theater of the mind. We'll
He'll
try
never
and
be
put
on
it
the
out
show
on social
again. He'll
media.
never be on the-
Wait, you know what? Our producer,
Oh, we got
John
it.
McVeigh, is making it happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Take that, Patty.
How
I was
good did
actually
that
talking
feel?
to Vic about this the other day. Victor was actually catching.
Yep.
We found out that like that's Caratini right there.
Full
Because I was trying to
extension.
talk to him when I hit it. When I hit it, I was like, man, the first pitch was a strike. I was like, I can't get a grip on this bat right now, and I was trying to play him into throwing another fastball, and it worked apparently. So Vic threw me another fastball. Now I'm thinking maybe he just didn't understand me, but it worked, and I got a fastball, and I let that.
You let it eat.
let that bad
You
boy
let it
go.
Yeah,
eat.
you did. And a little silky bat drop there. Eric, thank you so much for joining us. I'm really happy we're able to end on a high note so that you'll come back on the show at some point. in
Yes, thank you. Maybe we'll see.
time. Okay, we appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Lauer.
There are no guarantees in life, Eric. We appreciate you. Have a great night and happy Memorial Day weekend.